So in Angry Joe's most recent video entitled Angry Rant, What the Fuck at the Loot Boxes in Battlefront 2, he stated that he could not wait for someone to come along and defend Battlefront 2. Well, I mean, guess what, folks? I'm up to the challenge, so let's hop right into this. So what's up, YouTube? I'm DomOfTheDao, and today what I'm bringing for you guys is something that I didn't actually have planned. I was actually planning to do a top 5 of my clips from the Battlefront 2 beta, but that's actually going to have to wait tomorrow. Speaking of which, if you guys have any clips that you want to be featured on the channel you think are really good from the beta, go ahead and email them to me at domofthedao@gmail.com, and I will take a look at them. Of course, your channel will get a shout out if your clip gets picked. But thank you to all my new subscribers, and for this video my goal is 50 views actually, 6 likes, and 3 new subscribers by Wednesday. If you guys wouldn't mind helping me out there, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you can keep up to date with all my content. Alright, so the reason I wanted to make this video was because I saw Angry Joe's video today about the loot boxes in Battlefront 2, and I felt that something needed to be said because I'm not going to accuse him of creating hysteria and overhyping and over-demonizing the loot boxes in Battlefront 2. Yes, the game has loot boxes. Are they as bad as he says? No way in hell. Now, I don't think my video is going to make that much of an impact on the whole. I mean, Angry Joe is a huge YouTuber, right? Huge gaming YouTuber, and I'm just, well, like 56 subs at the time of writing this. So, you know, hopefully it can make a difference to my viewers, and that's all I really care about right now. But anyway, if you watch the video, I will put the link down in the description so you can fact check me whenever you'd like, because some of it I do think is a little ridiculous. And I'm not sure what's going on with Angry Joe. I'm not sure if he's just making these videos ignorant of the actual gameplay or what. Because, well, with the whole thing with Destiny 2, the whole scandal there, I'm not sure that I quite trust his sourcing anymore and how he goes about writing what he writes. So anyway, he made a few quotes that I just wanted to address, but first I got this up here as well. This is kind of my schedule for the video. It starts off, you know, this is my rebuttal to everything that he said. Now, a big topic that came up in this video that really showed itself in the comment section, and that's a really big popular subject on YouTube right now, is pay to win, the P2W. Now, I wanted to define this a little bit because people throw this term around lackadaisically now. A better definition that's more fitting, and the thing that I think people are trying to refer to, is pay to get ahead, is to get an advantage over opponents. And that is just for a better definition, so we have a solid understanding of what that means. That's what I'm going to go with, pay to get ahead. So now that we've got that out of the way, Angry Joe's arguments. What does he say? Well, I have a few things. He's playing with his friend in a few of the clips, and his friend remarks about how you have to play 30 hours to unlock one gun. Now, where they're getting this is because there are crafting parts in the game that you have to earn, and you earn these through loot boxes. And how do you earn loot boxes? By getting credits. You get credits by playing matches. So you have to get credits from matches in order to open loot boxes, in order to get crafting parts to unlock guns. That's not quite true, actually, because the crafting parts that you get from that, yes, they can be used to unlock guns, but you can unlock guns by ranking up those classes. So you want to get a gun in the heavy class, you can rank up the heavy class and you can unlock that gun. It's not strictly crafting parts, otherwise I'd probably be on Joe's side here, but that's not the case. And his friend says, you know, you have to play 30 hours to get one gun. Well, yeah, if you're just using crafting parts, that's the only way you can do it. But if you're playing with the class, you're going to unlock it otherwise. This is just, I don't know why they would throw this in here, because it's complete crap. That's not true. He does make the comment that progression is 100% loot boxes. And the reason he says that is in order to unlock guns, to unlock star cards and all that good stuff, you either have to craft them or find them in loot boxes. That is true for star cards. Star cards add benefits, you know, to your classes. They can also replace some of your gear so that you could have, like, say, a trip mine instead of a grenade or whatever, right? And they can make you a little bit better. And you have these for heroes, vehicles, pretty much every aspect of the game you're going to have star cards. And star cards have different levels, and you can also level up individual star cards to make them better and make their benefits greater. And a big one that came up was Boba Fett's. One of his star cards, I forget what it's called, but it's essentially where he's in the air and he uses a cannon. So you have to be there's two conditions in order for this one to take effect. You have to be in the air, and you have to be using one of his special abilities, and it's a particular one. It's not any one. It's like his rocket cannon or something. You have to be up there, and then it causes damage reduction while you're in the air and using that rocket cannon. Now, that's very, very specific, and you can get 100% damage reduction if you upgrade that card. But that is such a specific event, and they try to use this to say it makes it's going to make a bad player great. It's going to make someone who just wants to throw money at the game be a great player, and that is not true. That is being disingenuous. If I'm going to say that word, that is being dishonest, because that is a very specific situation. Another example is the card resourcefulness. That's a common one. It just causes your stuff to your grenades and all your tactical abilities to regen a little bit faster. So when you throw a grenade, the next time you can throw one is going to be a little bit shorter. Honestly, that doesn't make that much of a difference, because it's somewhat difficult to get a kill with a grenade anyway. So if you get another one a few seconds faster, it's not going to make a big deal in the long run. You're probably only going to get an extra kill out of it. It's not going to sway the tide of battle. It just makes your experience a little bit more enjoyable, and it feels like you're customizing things. The next one is going to be like Brawler. This was actually a pretty high-level card, and this is for the Specialist class, right? And this is completely stupid. It causes your melee damage to go up. You're the fucking Specialist class. You have a sniper or a rifle, whatever the hell it's called, but it's a long-range weapon, and it increases your melee damage, which is close range. That just makes you a more balanced character, honestly. It doesn't do anything to make anything overpowered. None of these cards are overpowered. A bad player with a good player with no star cards versus a bad player with all great star cards maxed out, the bad player is going to lose. None of these sway the tide of battle. It just makes the experience more customizable, and it makes them just a little bit better and have a little bit better time. He does say that the only way to progress is through the loot crates. He says that it's 100% loot crates. Not true. And he talks about how hard it is to earn guns, and it's complete bullshit. I played the beta for probably 8 hours total, and I unlocked every gun, and I got them from loot crates. I got them pretty regularly from loot crates. I got loot crates, I got guns from loot crates, I got attachments from loot crates, and I got them pretty regularly. I got all 4 guns from loot crates. I didn't craft a single one. And I got 3 attachments from loot crates for guns. And if they keep it like that going into the main game, that is not overpowered at all. And it's not in any way suggesting that loot crates are king. Now, on average, for a Galactic Assault match, you'll get 180 credits, and a loot box costs about 1,100. So you have to play about 8 or 9 matches, in order to get one loot crate. And from that loot crate, you have a good chance of getting a gun, attachment, whatever. It's in no way pay to win, and it's pretty much impossible pay to win. I mean, it is pay to get ahead. You are getting ahead a little bit, but here's the big problem with what I have with the whole pay to win movement and everyone right now. They're saying pay to win as a way of trying to get microtransactions out of guns. It's this whole victimization bullshit. Everybody thinks they suck at the game because other people pay to get ahead, and that is in no way, shape, or form true. And you also have to think of it like this. Those people, think about how you earn a gun. Say in a game, you have to earn a gun, and the way you get it is you get 300 kills in online matches. So let's just say this is not taking after any game. It's just, let's just say that's how you do it. But you can also buy the gun for $4.99. So people who are good, have a lot of time, are going to grind for it. They're going to get the gun. People who aren't so good maybe, or don't have enough time to pay the game but want to get the full experience, go ahead and buy the gun. So what do we have now? We have someone who bought the gun for $4.99. We have someone who spent time to get it. Both people sacrifice something to get that weapon. It is fair, as long as there's a fair price for it. Because one person chose to sacrifice time, and another person chose to sacrifice money. You're both earning the goddamn weapon. And it doesn't fucking make anyone have an advantage over anybody. Because most of the shit that you even get from loot crates, supply drops, whatever you want to fucking call it, is mostly cosmetic. If it does give you some sort of weapon buff, It's not even that big of a fucking deal. I've played For Honor 4v4 Dominion before, but I've beaten people with legendary gear and I had basic gear. It comes down to skill level too. When are people going to start taking account for their own shit? So don't blame it on the fucking star cards. Don't blame it on the guns, and get the fuck over it. If you're gonna pay money for it, pay money for it. And if you're not and you're gonna grind for it, then grind for it. They don't set up a paywall so you have to pay for these things. You don't have to. You can grind in game, and it's not completely unreasonable. You can level up your classes to get them. You don't have to spend 30 hours for one gun. And that's where I really think that Angry Joe is being disingenuous. He's either ignorant of the facts or he's completely ignoring them. Either way, I have no respect for it because he didn't take the time to look into these things or even play the beta, it seems like. And this was true with Destiny 2. Remember, he talked about how raids worked, and people looked up his account. He never even fucking played a raid. He was going off his friend's shit, what his friend said. And I don't know if that's what's going on here, but that's what it seems like. Now, another big point that was brought up is that when you're playing a match in this game, no matter how many kills you get, everybody gets the same amount of credits. And how this is a bit of a tougher topic. I do disagree with Joe on this point, though. He says that it's not fair. Basically, if I'm misrepresenting his point, or if I'm misquoting him, please let me know. And because I want to try to get to the truth, right? And I want to be as accurate as possible. So if I am misrepresenting, please let me know, and I will refine my position. But what he says is, and he has examples of this, that if someone gets, like 50 kills a match, and then another person gets 1, they get the same amount of credits at the end of it, and they say how that's unfair. Well, I don't necessarily think that is fair. And this may sound a little wacky at first, but just hear me out. So here's how it works, right? If you have a sucky player who's not good at the game, but is putting in the time to play matches and whatnot, great. Why should he be limited to the game that he can experience compared to someone who's better? Just because someone's better, they're going to experience more of the game. They're going to unlock guns faster, unlock attachments faster, get more loot crates, get more stuff, get more star cards, all that good stuff. Why should someone who's not good at the game be limited to the experience of playing with these guns, of unlocking all this stuff, compared to someone who's good at the game? I mean, you should be good at the game and want to get 50 kills for the fun of it. It's not fun to get 1 kill. You should want to do that for the fun of it, but I don't think we should limit people and alienate the people who aren't good at the game, because you want people to play the game. You want to have a player base. You want this game to last. And if you're pushing away people because they're not good, they can't unlock guns. Someone who's not good would have to put in so much more time than someone who's good to unlock stuff. I don't think that's fair. Of course, we've put in a lot of time to get good at video games. But we shouldn't alienate people, especially kids. Think about kids who are going to be getting this game for Christmas. It's going to be a huge Christmas fucking game, for Christ's sake. And those kids aren't going to be able, if we went with this system where they got less credits for not doing good, those kids aren't going to be able to experience the full game. May never be able to. They may give up because they can't unlock stuff faster. I think that's ridiculous. You shouldn't alienate people, and that's exactly what this game is about. That's why they make all the DLC for free. They say they don't want to split the community. Awesome, great. That's the exact same reason I'm canceling my pre-order for Call of World War II, and I am pre-ordering Battlefront 2 because I enjoyed the hell out of it, and I kind of like what they stand for. I mean, yes, with the loot crates, they do have loot crates, okay, but fuck it, they're not so bad. I think they're pretty balanced. I played 8 hours. Pretty much unlocked everything in there. I got all the star cards and all the ability cards for the specialist class. I got a lot of star cards for the other classes. If they keep it like it is now, it's not ridiculous, okay? The loot crate system is not ridiculous. I opened probably 10, 15 loot crate boxes. Got some pretty good stuff. It's kind of exciting. Get that little bit of a gambling feel. If people want to spend money on it, great. I'm not going to. I'm going to grind. And if, at this point, supply drops are here to stay. Loot crates are here to stay, so either buy them or don't, or get the fuck out. I mean, stop complaining about it and enjoy the fucking game, or get the fuck out. I said that already, but yeah. So does this fit? Does everything that he said fit? No, it doesn't all fit. he was disingenuous on multiple points as far as I'm concerned, as far as I took it. If anybody has a response to this, please drop it down in the comments below. Please drop a like if you did like the video and subscribe if you are new to the channel. But I really felt that I had to make this video, even though I'm not going to make a difference probably on a wide scale. I might make a difference to my viewers, and I know a lot of people watch Angry Joe, so there's a lot of you guys probably watch Angry Joe, and if you did see that video, don't believe everything he's saying. And he really got people overhyped in a negative way for this, and I'm really kind of upset because it's not true. I don't know if he did it to get views or if he's just stupid or ignorant or decided not to even think about this. I don't know. But anyway, tomorrow I am going to be doing that top plays. Right now it's only my plays, but if you guys do want to, please drop a submission at domofthedao@gmail.com, and I will feature your video. Probably no matter what, unless I get overwhelming amounts of videos, then I won't be able to feature everybody, but I will definitely feature your video if I get a few. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.